Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigval here and welcome back to our video. So we're going to fight Boss Bane here to start off with Raven King. I have Beta Club on King and Sword of Salvation on Raven. And I have also Classic Wonderman to give me some crit damage, because without passive stats, I'm not really sure even King plus Raven can do this much damage. They most likely can, but just putting Classic Wonderman in there for that additional crit damage. And yeah, I could be in theory using Shazam, the new Shazam with the same team, because he will work for the most part the same way as King, but I find King more reliable. Especially because we have no passive stats. Come on, chopped again. Okay, 5 darkness stacks. Now let's start getting going with King. Okay, tag outs. There's gonna be so much more power generation once we get past the first minutes, because then he also power generates more, so we get to steal more power. First priority is to stack the passive of King as soon as possible, and then we maybe get into third specials whenever we have the required power for it. Because rather than a third special, I'd honestly do 2 special 2s. Because they stack the same amount in terms of the King passive. Oh boy, this is barely enough damage. I think I'm gonna one-shot, maybe, or maybe not. But this is barely any damage, considering I'm using King Raven and I'm also putting a Classic Wonderman on top of it. Yeah, I think this will be enough, especially because I still have some percentage hull damage to do. And yeah, it would have been better at the start, but at the same time we would have taken so much longer to get these points. There we go. Well, I'm happy to see that this at least one-shots. And you might be like, oh, Sigval, you had 28 seconds left, this was easy. But yeah, this team would have done this damage in like 1 minute and a half in our soul rates. And without Classic Wonderman, but yeah, let's move on. This is gonna be a bit rough, and yeah, the odds of Deathstroke clone surviving to actually do some damage is very slim, but I'm gonna attempt to use Nora Snow Globe on him anyway. It's not like I'm losing damage by putting it, I only stand to have a chance to gain damage, though no guarantee. Got Sword of Salvation on my boy Black Adam here, so he can power generate a bit while he's dealing his percentage hull damage. And he's done with that, special 2. Yeah, I was wrong in the previous video, we actually do generate power pretty consistently with Deathstroke on crits. My bad, he's not bugged in that regard. First, I would love to get everything out of base Deathstroke before moving into the clones. Because you never know how he is going to tag in after a clone dies and gets chain killed, because I've had, like, the first clone dies, Deathstroke tags in and gets insta-killed, the second clone gets tagged in, that also gets insta-killed, and Deathstroke gets insta-killed again. I've had that happen. And yeah, there we go, we're done. Now we just combo and chop until she's got super move. I said we combo and chopped until she's got super move. Okay. Bro, I was like blocking and pressing special 2. It did get the block idea for like a second, but the special 2 idea was kind of lost on the game. Okay. This clone is not having the worst of times, actually. Oh, come on. Why? Why would you transition so damn fast into a block? Okay, Deathstroke dying here is gonna be a bit awkward. I'm trying to bait... okay, special 2 is fine. Just kill me now. I really did not have... want her to have energy to use the special whenever the clone got tagged in. Bro, look at this. The screen is getting brighter as I'm getting to this side of the map for some reason. And then again, fog. Look at that. What is up with this? Look, again foggy. Bright again. And it actually is not looking too bad whenever it's bright. Look, it looks great. But then it's foggy again as soon as the enemy gap closes. Yeah, it's about the distance you have from the enemy. And yeah, she blocked that. She's notorious for being one of the most annoying characters to play against in terms of how fast she will go from doing something that should normally leave an opening to a block. Like from a special to a block, from a swipe right to a block. She's just annoying in that regard, but it's fine. I did far more than I was thinking I would be able to do here, so I'm quite happy with this. Okay, let's move on. Until the Batman Ninja team gets fixed, this is most likely where I'm going to use Grodd, because it makes sense. If you want to use Shazam with Brainiac, the biggest thing you're going to struggle with is power generation. And even putting a Power Girl in there doesn't really cut it, but putting a Grodd in there, that's gonna be pretty damn good, because you're going to generate every single time you hit a lethal, and because we have Brainiac, we're going to hit a lethal every single time. So I effectively have infinite power, sort of sent on Brainiac, so the enemy does not act up at the very least while I'm hitting her with him. Bro, what, why, how? How did she get to block there? I used my special right after my combo. How did she get to block there? It ruined what would have otherwise been a record Brainiac stack in here. 9 and 10. My bad. I got to be very careful with taking damage here because I barely have any health. Can you stop blocking for a second? And I have Beta Club on Shazam, but my bad. I'm not used to this Shazam that much. The fact that he doesn't have any healing kind of sucks. Yeah, in practice this team is great, but bro, this is absurd at this point. Did you see that? Did you see that? She had time. I hit her with a tag in, and between me tagging in and straight up jumping, which is something that's guaranteed to happen, she had the time to block. Nah, bro, this is just a whole nother level of bullshit. Yeah, we deal absolutely no damage here without passive stats. Like, we got the lethal going, we got the damage buff going. Again, Bro, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what's up with this AI here. How can she block? I tag in, I hit her with the tag in attack, and then until the point I jump attack, she blocks. You just can't make this up. This team performed garbage. I hate this. I hate the new Shazam. Nah, bro. And I hate Dawn of Apocalypse mostly because the main reason why we died here and we did no damage, besides my awful gameplay, obviously, was, bro, 19 mil. Nah, bro. Nah, what is this? It like, I did kind of play it bad. I did kind of die at the end, but even if I didn't, this is just terrible. Let's see if we can get 2 billion damage out of the full Dark Knuckle team, though yet again, passive stats are something that really matters on Batman the Drowned, and she's gonna have a level 10 Firebox for that, okay? But it's not gonna be that much. I have Sword of Salvation on Batman Who Laughs and Sword of Sin on Robin King, so we get this man having no power, and at the same time we power generate, because with this team, the thing that you're going to struggle with a lot is going to be power generation at the start. First, I want to kind of get into final form so I can tag in Batman Who Laughs. So we can deal some percentage hull damage. And also power seal a bit. Super move here. And Robin King dealing some percentage hull damage himself. Tuck her back in. And start stacking the Maniac Appetite. Okay, so far so good. We're definitely on the right track, but as soon as I'm done with the percentage hull damage, the pace of damaging the enemy is going to tremendously get slowed down. My bad here, I thought I would activate... Oh, though we do power steal with this man. So this was not that terrible of a play. Because I thought he would get killed by super move, but now we're good. We need to activate again fast, because we're running out of time. Okay, no more percentage hull damage. I think this guy still has some. So we're going to vibe check that. There we go, he's dead, 11 seconds left. Despite Dawn of Apocalypse's best efforts, this thing is still one shot. Now look, I use Sword of Sin and Sword of Salvation. Sword of Sin is more convenience purposes, but Sword of Salvation really helped me out with the power generation. So I can't really say with certainty that without any pay-to-win artifacts you can do that, but you most likely can. Because at the end of the day, I only have a 3-star Robin King, and there's room for more crit damage over there. Okay, let's use League of Arc. I'm actually scared to use this. I'm straight up scared to see how little damage they do here. But I have Flash in here. He's gonna give Harley some fast attack hit, and Harley's got the Fodder Box. And Fodder Box is not a good artifact on her, but at least it has some synergy with that additional damage on the swipe. At the very least, we got that going. But yeah, first trying to generate a bit of power with Flash with Sword of Salvation. That's the only thing I really like about Dawn of Apocalypse, being able to use any artifact on my supporting characters. But at the end of the day, I'd rather just have my passive stats. And yeah, look, it's a problem of distance. As soon as I close in with DPI, we're going to get the darker screen. But if I'm far away enough from her, that doesn't happen. Yeah, this damage is pretty damn bad, and on top of that, we don't even get the possibility of power rebounds that I would be getting on Crown. Have to tag in again to power generate a bit with Flash. Okay, Harley back in there, special too. Like at this point, I'm really playing this the best I can, but I'm not sure this will be enough to one-shot. I mean, not one-shot, to clean up. It's just crazy going from 2 level 10 God Killers for passive stats to almost no passive stats. I mean, we only have on that damage dealer. I have Entropy on EPI, so she would be able to tank super move. Our special 2, there we go. More power generation, and yeah, another special 2. I really hope we don't have to tag in and out that often in the last minute at the very least. Okay, the last tagging of the fight. Our special 2. And we're running out of power again, obviously. I can combo interrupt a bit, I guess. But yeah, this is nowhere close to being able to clear this. And I was thinking, man, I'm overreacting. League of Anarchy for sure with the fodder box can do like at least 500 mil damage, but now it's gonna be 320 mil damage. This is just awful. I'm going to use the 10 up with Puppet Mr. Freeze here to get a bit more damage in there. Kill her, most likely. And yeah, it's a good point to say that I should have used the 10 with League of Anarchy, but at the same time I did not really expect that to be necessary, so my bad in that regard, I guess. Okay, special 2, we got the burning going. My bad here, I guess. I don't care that much about the percentage health damage, because I'm not doing that much of it anyway. Because she's low on health. Mainly kind of care about the damage buffs. Okay, let's get Mr. Freeze in there. That should be enough, I guess. You know, like freeze, please. There we go. And I have infinite power, I have full stacks, and I'm dealing kind of 1 mil every special Q, which is... I don't know if this is gonna be enough, actually. Might as well tag Zatanna in there. Because she's got a bit more percent. Yeah, we're full damage buff at this point, I don't care anymore. This is as good as it's gonna get. 1.4 mil per special 2, which is not terrible, but not sure if it's enough. Getting close to 2 mil. And no, I have a 4-star Mr. Freeze before you go commenting. Sigvald, if you use super move on Mr. Freeze, he might have like one shot here. Nah, bro. I'm getting so much damage buff, and the more damage again buff you get, because that's what passive gives me, that's what Zatanna gives me, the less effective it is to get more. So trust me, the 30% damage I would get from super move is not worth it. It's not worth it losing this corner position. And we might kill her, maybe. Come on, please. Man, I'm pressing the special too harder, so it should deal more damage, right? Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it, super move at the end? No, that didn't kill her. Oh boy. Yeah, we were just 7 mil short. Yeah, that's about it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're having a better time than I am. I was gonna say as good of a time as I do in Dawn of Apocalypse, but that's not really saying much. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike this, liked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.